Hello and welcome back. So today we're going to go ahead and close out our paycheck budget, the first paycheck budget for the month of April 1st through the 15th. So we're just going to take a look and see what we actually spent and what our consumables were, because there were a few things we needed to fill in. And then I kind of been playing around with the new format, so I kind of like made an additional section that wasn't there previously, so that you can kind of see what ends up at the end, like what I didn't do this, but kind of like what I expected to have after I subtracted the bills and expenses from the income, what I had left over in my checking, what's supposed to be there, and what would be in excess here. So we'll see what we get after we actually put in our real numbers for the remaining items. So the first thing that I wanted to point out is that the Amazon Music bill actually was not $7.99. So we'll go ahead and wipe that out. I actually got a statement offer, or just like a statement credit on one of the cards that I used to pay off my Amazon Music, that I not pay off, but usually the card that it gets charged to. There's lots of other cool things, like if I pay all my streaming services, I get a certain percentage back, and right now it's like 5% back, and if you do 5% back, you get an additional amount that you could get off of it. So after that statement credit, and this was the only thing that was on the bill at the time, my total for this was $5.15, which is really cool. And the vet visit was not $65. That was just an estimate. It turned out to be $70.70. Our consumables, our total that we actually spent, and okay, so here's where things went a little wrong. So our actual total in consumables, after I added up everything that I had bought, was $396.10. So obviously that's way more than this number. So we'll just kind of go through it down here, and I'll show you what I spent the most on. You'll see in a second. Okay, so when I checked out my statement to see what I had spent, and something else to mention, I'm not really like a cash envelopes kind of person. I just use my cards to spend the money, and then I pay off the cards essentially when I spend it. Does that make sense? So whether I'm paying it off at the end of the week or if I'm paying it off at the end of the pay period, I use the card for the things, because with my cards I get like extra points, and then I get percentages back. And as you see up here where I got, a couple of dollars off of that, it pays. It does pay. And I got that back on top of my cash back. It was like if I spend a certain amount in a certain time period for like streaming and internet and one other thing, phone service, I got a bonus because I spent, I met that minimum, but also I got my cash back on top of it. So that was nice. But anyway, we'll go down here. So basically I took a look at my statement, and for gas, I spent $9.39, so we're fine there. Everything's good there. For food and household, I spent a total of $177.06. For clothing, I actually spent a total of $17.65. So not bad. You're going to hear wind chimes in the background. I should tell you this now. It's very windy outside, and it was hard to find a time to film this when it wasn't windy. So unless I walk over to the neighbor's house and take down their wind chimes, which I'm not going to do, we're going to hear wind chimes. It's going to be very peaceful. It'll be nice, though. Okay, so back to this. Okay, so for personal, I spent a total of $22.20. For entertainment, I actually did do entertainment, and I spent $44.92. It was nice to get out and do something fun. For dining, we always seem to have issues here. I spent a total of $124.88. So you can really kind of see that my high is food household. And I think that's because there were extra household things I needed to buy that I didn't by previously, because last month I was definitely under budget in this category for around $50. I was like $50 under budget. So it kind of just like carried into this month, things that I forgot about. And also buying additional food for additional pets. But this should end up balancing out at the end of the month. I hope. I really hope so. But now that I've kind of written it all out here, I am going to go ahead and tally these up to make sure I equals that amount, because I'm pretty sure I double checked the math and that's what it was. But I'm going to tally it out and double check. So let's do that now. Okay, and it does look like the total is $396.10, and that's what we have up here. I'll move this. And that's what we have up here for our consumables. So we'll go ahead and add. I just like to make sure that this is right before I add all this up, because if this number's off, then the number's gonna be off. All the numbers will be off. So I like to just kind of add it up and then take it from there. Okay, so it looks like the total was actually $1,167.11. So that's good. So now that I have my total bills and expenses and my consumables, I broke them down and I kind of know how much those are. And total number here, I'm going to come down here to the bottom. All right, so I moved it on down to the bottom here. So now that we have our total bills and expenses, we'll go ahead and write that down here, and we'll carry that $1,167.11, and then we'll go ahead and take our income. That was our actual income. We didn't get any additional things, unfortunately. That's what we have to work with. So we'll go ahead and subtract those two and put the number down. Okay, so the total number that I got when I subtracted was $210.91. Okay, so I did do it twice, and that is what I got. $210.91. So we're going to go ahead and take $210.91, which I left over, and subtract what we want to keep in our checking account, which is at $21.38, and then we'll write our total down here. Okay, and it looks like the total that I got was $189.53. So it's interesting that I decided not to put money into my savings this month, and instead have any excess from that going toward my debt, my student loan debt. But now I have $189.53, which is less than the $252 that I usually deduct every pay period. So I guess in some ways I needed that extra money. So this $189.53, we are going to go ahead and put that towards student loans. So I'll go ahead and bring it out real quick, and then just kind of write a little note on the side. And we'll go ahead and put this toward the student loans. I'm just gonna make a little note right here. Go ahead and make a little arrow, terrible arrow, and that'll be an extra student loan payment. And so we'll do an update video about my student loans in a little bit, pretty soon, because I definitely have made some progress on the second loan that I was supposed to do next in line. So we'll do an update about that soon, and you will get to see. But anyway, thank you so much for watching this closeout. We'll go ahead and go into the second paycheck of the month pretty soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.